everybody. Hello, all my followers all over the world. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your following and all the likes. Let's keep on the positive vibe going on. Speaking of positive, I've always tried so much to be positive in my life and kind of inspire people and spread the positiveness. However, with everything going on in the world, including my own country where I come from in Kenya, it's very hard to maintain that. Once in a while, you're caught in a situation that you're dragged to the negative without even wanting to be part of it. And today, something happened that I wanted to share with you, but that, to be honest with you, really reminded me again how grateful I am in this beautiful country, America. Some of us in America, we might be going through some challenges here and there, and you might be thinking that this country is bad from, what's going on. But trust me, I'm not saying it's perfect, but trust me, it's still the best country. Because if you live on the other side, or you had the other alternative, you'll know what I'm talking about. You don't realize until you've lived in it to really appreciate being American is the greatest thing. So let me share with you. As you know, I come from Kenya, in this village, small village in the country, and we've had land problems a lot for a long time. But I would think that has been a long time ago. I never knew this thing is going on. So there's always like people stealing other people's land. We are not talking at night. This is like day broad. Here in America, when you buy a property, you go through escrow, you get your title, you're done, correct? Well, in Kenya, most of the time, that's the case, but there's a percentage of times that you pay everything. I did the same thing 7 years ago. I bought up land free and clear, but guess what? I've never gotten a title for 7 years. So I have never really followed through that much because I've been so busy. Until 2 days ago, I got a call with so many villagers in my village, just crying and asking me for help. I said, what's going on? They told me about one of the leaders there who just passed away, by the way. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, what happened? Why do you need help for that? They were crying that, geez, this guy has died with all our titles that have been stolen for the last 7 years, 10 years, 11 years. We are talking a lot of people. Apparently this guy and he's the leader by then, the government there locally, has been taking people titles, ripping people their own property for his own good. And especially he targets the vulnerable, like widows. Widows, by widows I mean the people their husbands have died for. Their husbands have died, orphans, just those vulnerable people in the community. And this is not like a secret. It's like everybody knows. At one point, there's one of the victims that really got the strength, the guts, to even write this one in a local magazine, trying to ask for help. Nothing was done on this guy. In fact, he was given promotion. And the more I talked to people, they were told, yeah, we have acres and acres. They were taken. They're almost like living homeless now. And the government just continues. That's normal. And if you dare to say anything, report to the police or the local government, you get intimidated, you get threatened, you get silenced, pretty much. And it's been in the norm. So I was surprised. So it really shocked me. And, I do love my country. I still love my village where I come from. That's home, where I came from. So I reach out to these leaders to really request them to make it right. This was shock. First of all, the leaders, they pretended. They lied to me. They will call me back. Now it's few days. They didn't follow through. So instead, they had their little proxies around, or their little, followers around. Go find my manager and send a message through my manager to tell me to be quiet, or if he can't make me be quiet about this, he's gonna be arrested just for nothing. And I was like, oh my goodness. So Anyway, that took me way from the positive side to the negative side, because if anything, you know, I was raised up very poor myself. So I know how struggling so much those poor people are, how struggling they've struggled for those people in the village, that everything they've worked so hard, and how even if it's a little tiny piece of land, I know how valuable it is for them. But for somebody who has all the powers and the money just come rip off from them and just make them go back from a scratch, be like almost homeless, and apparently they don't say anything about it, it's not something I would stand for. I wouldn't just turn a blind eye and say I couldn't do anything about it. So if you ever have any title here in America, for all homeowners out there here in America, please do me a favor. Go get your title tonight, kiss it, and just know you're so lucky to be in this country. At least you're sleeping with your title. You earned it, you have it, and that's it. So let's be thinking more. Because as much as we try to say so many, it's not a perfect country at all here in America. But let me tell you, we have so many things to be grateful about than you think. God bless you. God bless America. Bye-bye.